Hey, is your tarp for your wood, your firewood, getting all shredded up to where you can't really use it anymore? No eyelets on it, and it keeps flying off, and you have to, it's looking really raunchy, and you have to put wood on top to keep it in place. Okay, I'm going to show you just how to make it neat, make it look good, and keep it in place, really free of charge. Here's a big tarp I use over my wheelbarrow, and to keep it in place is a strap with 3-ounce fishing weights on the end. Now, I'm going to show you how to actually keep it in place all the time with some other things and different kind of straps that you can use. So here we go. Alright, in this video we're going to show how to use an old tarp. This is, you could tell from the eyelets on the sides. It's probably, it used to be as wide, it is long, and this is a long one. This probably went on top of our house when a tree hit it. So it's a huge thing, and you can tell it's got some age. You can see the deck through it. So if anything, it keeps some of the moisture off the firewood and some of the snow. So that's the whole purpose of this. So I'm going to show you, because it's all ripped here and shredded, and that's the one thing you want to do is get rid of all the shreds and all that. I'm going to use some duct tape on this. I'm going to show you how to use customize your tarp, your old tarp, to actually fit on a rack of firewood. We're going to shoot for the one that's over there with that little bit of tarp on there. I'm going to make one to go across over there to cover 2 rows. Alright, first step, measure out your rack of wood. I come out a little bit further than the actual limit, so I'm going to say 52 inches is where I'm at. Okay, so I want to make 2 of them as long as this one right here. Actually, I'm going to cover one to cover 2 of these, like this. Now on the width side of the house, because I'm on a fence, I can't really droop on the other side of the wood going down the fence. So what I'm going to use my S-hooks to actually hook it up to the fence, and then droop down on this side with the weights, with some other kind of weights. So my length over here, because I do want it to come down this side, I'm going to shoot for 52 inches. Wow, am I lucky. Look where 52 inches lands. Okay, so going out to right where the shorter things are going to be cut. So that's my line right there that I want to cut going down. Now I got to figure out where, now I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to mark that spot. And then go, just like on lumber, okay, go another 52 and go on down and mark the 52 spot. And then I want to measure out 152 inches going down that way. Well, that's 152 inches out right there. But one thing I don't like doing is cutting off the eyelets. If I have good eyelets, they're not ripped up, I hate cutting them off. So I'll find a way to just use those, and maybe I can move this on even longer racks. So just something to consider, okay? I have my dashes all drawn on this one. I'll draw my line out, and I'm just going to keep it on this side over here. Well, I didn't think you need to see me cut that piece off. So the problem here is when you cut, you're going to start the fraying again. So we need to stop the fraying, and we're going to use duct tape to do that. I'll do a piece and I'll show you what I did. All right, now the first thing I did is I cut off all the fraying that I could. Of course, you're not going to cut all of it off. You do the best you can. I took the foot-long piece, about a foot-long piece of duct tape, put half of it on one side, folded it over, and put it on this side right here. It should hold pretty good, probably, and last longer than the tarp itself. Now what you want to do on the next piece is you want to overlap about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch on this piece. All right, and just make it, and just keep it going like that all the way down 160 inches or whatever you have. When you're done, go back and just squeeze along the edges, okay, to make sure everything's flat. You can run your finger across. You're not going to cut your fingers or anything. I think this is fantastic. I mean, no more fraying. Look at that. It's almost like new. So now the thing is, if we want to put eyelets in, we're going to put a couple layers of duct tape going this way around. Okay, bottom to top, so the eyelet can go through both of them. We may actually do that because there is nothing to hold it down on this side, and I can't bunch it up like I did another video on those guys right there with the weights on the end. Oh, there it is. Got it hooked here. All right, it's drum tight going all the way down. Okay, got it hooked here, and it's pretty tight going down that way, definitely over here. Let's walk around the other side. All right, so I have a hook here, and I actually pulled really hard, so that is really tight. It's hooked up to this this piece of the fence. Comes down here, there's nothing there, but I'm hooked up to a gallon of water. I might actually put a string going out to from this one to one of the fences, or something else down here to keep that down. I don't think it's going to flop up or anything like that. This is the excess because I didn't cut it to the length, and I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. So this is actually working better than I thought. I did not need any outlets on this side over here, and the fraying has been terminated. What a way to fix a tarp and reuse it again.